Good morning, Unity of Walnut Creek. Beautiful to have you here. How are you doing online? Great to have you with us. We know you are with us. A lot of folks outside in the sun. Great to have you here too. Sharon Henderson and Reflection in the house. We're going to get this started. All right, please rise in body or spirit. Join us in singing, I Am. As God created me, I am a light in this world. I am as God created me. I am as God created me. I am a light in this world. I am as God created me. I am.
Well, I am as God created me, and my name is Don Shaw. Welcome. And my name is Danae Ligon. Welcome to our service. And what is today?
I don't know.
Birthday Sunday.
Birthday Sunday.
If your birthday falls in May, either at home, stand up, or here in the room, please stand up so we may sing to you. Oh, goodness, wonderful. Let's go for it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. All right. That was a wonderful accompaniment. Thank you.
Mark does it up the right way.
Yeah, baby.
Never have. Don't look now. But there are people watching us at home on TV. And we want to greet and bless everyone who is at home. You're watching online adds to our spiritual community. So we're grateful you're with us, and we'll hope you come in person one of these weeks too.
Yes.
So please join me in welcoming our featured musician, Sharon Henderson, along with Reflection, which is the usual crew of Mark and Lee, and Vino's here somewhere, right? And we do have a special treat today. Normally Reflection is just Mark, Lee, and Vino, but today it's Sonny.
Yeah.
Tony!
Right.
Tony! Say hi, Tony. Tony and Mark are going to give us a little solo later on today, so welcome.
Nice. Tama Keeves will deliver today's message.
Stand up, Tama.
Tama, woo, 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 woo.
That's what she looks like.
There you go. Titled Learning to Trust Yourself. And it will also lead a workshop here later this afternoon. Tama writes and helps others to create the life they are born for, which is why we're here at Unity. She's a best-selling author of 5 books, including the newest groundbreaking book, Learning to Trust Yourself. Woo! Breaking through the blocks that hold you back. I read it over the weekend. It's fabulous. It's featured in USA Today, Oprah Media, TEDx, and more. She is a sought-after speaker and visionary career success coach who's helped thousands of worldwide people.
Hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds of thousands. Okay.
Hundreds and thousands.
To discover and thrive in life and to live their dreams. She's also taught A Course in Miracles for years and is known for her smart spitfire spirituality, electric humor, and big possibilities she brings out in others. For an inspired support, join her at tamakeeves.com for free goodies and on social media daily. And this afternoon, there's also, after the workshop and such, there are places to sign up if you'd like to sign up with her for a coaching session. She'll be here today and tomorrow. Out on the patio table is the sign-up sheet.
And you can find her books there, and you can meet her partner, Paul.
Yes, yay, Paul.
Yay, Paul. Let's not leave Paul out.
Definitely not.
Before we begin, I invite you to turn your devices to silent or even turn them off. I know that's, a lot. But that will help us enjoy our sacred service together.
Someone's doing some gardening
Hello,
out
gorgeous.
there. Good morning. Now let's take a moment to be grateful for all these beautiful people.
Yes.
And for the land that our center rests upon. Mm-hmm. This is Bay Miwok and Ohlone land.
We honor the Bay Miwok and Ohlone people of today, and also that blower in the background. We're grateful for those who were stewards of this land before us and who are stewarding nearby land right now. We commit to taking care of these sacred native grounds and all of Mother Earth.
And unity is a positive path for spiritual living. So let's say this together. Our vision of the world is, we envision a spiritually awakened world where all life thrives in conscious oneness.
Our mission is who we have come here to be. Let's say this together.
We are a loving, inclusive community, expanding and living our divinity in sacred service for all.
Our core values are
love, connection, service, and wisdom. And if you're here for the first time, welcome. If you feel comfortable in doing so, ushers, please come forward. Please raise your hand so we may give you a welcome packet. Oh, yay, welcome. And on your birthday, too. I love it. In addition to information about Unity, in the welcome packet is a $10 coupon, which you can use to attend a class or other event here at Unity. We're glad to have you here with us today. And we invite you to visit our Welcome Center bookstore cafe across the patio there after the service to receive a small welcome gift. And we'll also hope to stay and visit us after the service. We're a fun group.
Stick around for the workshop.
That's right. That's right.
Connection cards are available in the newcomer welcome packets and in the seat pockets in front of you. These are for everyone, and with this card, you may submit a prayer request, and our prayer team will pray with you throughout the week.
You may also share feedback or request information. Please place your card in the basket during the offering. And for those of you viewing online, connection cards are available on the Watch Live page of our website.
Would it surprise anyone if I said we have a few activities to highlight this week?
Always. Help us create a warm and welcoming community by wearing a name tag. You can order your...
And I notice people are wearing name tags like crazy out there.
I know,
it's
I
like
love
this
it.
is working.
I know. You can order your personalized Unity name tag for just $10 after the service on the patio, and membership is not required, by the way. And if you ordered a name tag last month, be sure to stop. They're actually in the bookstore and pick up your name tag. Let's make getting to know each other even easier.
Okay, let's get serious. Are you ready to overcome self-doubt?
Yes.
Step into your highest potential.
Yes.
Okay, because you've come to the right place. Please be sure to attend the Learning to Trust Yourself workshop today at 2 p.m. right here with best-selling author and today's guest speaker, Tama Keeves. Tama, stand up again. We just can't get enough of you. In this inspiring workshop, you'll learn powerful tools to connect with your inner wisdom, take right actions, and attract opportunities through love instead of fear. Come discover how trusting yourself can unlock greater happiness, creativity, and abundance. Grab some lunch with friends after the service and come back for the workshop at 2 o'clock.
You are warmly invited to a delightful afternoon filled with gratitude at our Volunteer Appreciation Day on Sunday, May 18th at 1 p.m. We'll begin with a ceremony to honor and celebrate your sacred service, followed by a delicious Celtic garden tea luncheon where you will receive a special gift and blessing. We have a professional photo booth, dancing, garden goddess attire is encouraged, and instruments are welcome. Please join us so we can celebrate you with joy and gratitude.
And I just wanted to add, go Warriors.
Okay.
Right, David? For more information and registration for all of our events, please see our website and visit our welcome table on the patio.
And now, as we prepare for a time of meditation, please join me in taking a conscious breath and affirming our statement of faith together. There is
There's only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God.
We begin with music, followed by guided meditation, and a meditation by Bob Hardy, thank you, and silence.
Sweet Spirit, sweet Spirit, take over this place, take over this place, sweet Spirit, take over this place. Take over this place, sweet spirit. Sweet spirit, take over this place. Take over this place, sweet spirit. Sweet spirit, take over this place. Take over this place, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, take over this place. Take over this place, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, take over this place. Take over this healing spirit, healing spirit, healing spirit, take over this place. Take over this place, healing spirit, healing spirit, take over this place. Take over this place, sweet spirit, sweet spirit, take over this place. Take over this place, sweet spirit, sweet spirit, take over this place. Take over this place.
And as we take a few moments to breathe that in, to feel and know that sweet spirit is in this place and flows through each of us, let us just take a few moments to relax into that sensation, knowing that we are grounded in our chairs, our feet are grounded on the floor, and our hands are in our lap, and we feel our shoulders drop a little bit. And just be willing to be in the feeling and the knowing the sweet spirit is flowing through. We can just let everything else go by and notice as we breathe in. It helps our heart glow with a greater warmth, a greater light each time we breathe in. And just notice our heart space. The feeling of sweet spirit. As we relax into that present moment, as we relax into our own heart space, we share that warmth, we share that spirit with each other in this sacred space. Let's just relax into the silence for a few moments. As we breathe in, we recognize our gratitude for this generous present moment. We give thanks for the opportunity to commute with our heart space, with God space, with sweet spirit. And as we give thanks for this generous present moment, we also give thanks for being able to be here together, to share that experience together, and to carry it with us throughout today, to know that all is well. All is well. Thank you, God. Amen.
Sweet Spirit, take over this place. Take over this place. Sweet Spirit, sweet Spirit, take over this place. 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 Hello, hello, hello. Unity Palo Alto. Oh, we're not in Palo Alto. We are in Walnut Creek.
Oops.
That's for another day. Praise God. God is good all the time. Yes, yes. And all the time, God is good. And no mistakes have been made in God, right? Okay. All right, all right. God always says yes. God always says yes. It doesn't matter what you're asking about or what it is you think you want. Be careful, because God always says yes. Yes, yes. All right, so that's what we're bringing here, the energy we're bringing today. That God always says yes. God always says yes. Yes, yes, yes. Says yes, 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 yes. Sometimes we forget we have all that we need. God knows our purpose and intent in every deed. Living by faith and walking in the light. God always says yes, keeping love in your sight. God always says yes, 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 yes. God always says yes, 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 yes. Always says yes, 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 yes. God always says yes, 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 yes. Come on, band. you choose. God gives you the power to order your steps. Believe in yourself and your success is at hand. Your every breath is spirit, so hold tight to God's unchanging hand. God always says yes, 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 yes. God always says yes, 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 yes. God always says yes, 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 yes. God always says yes, 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 yes. God always says yeah, 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 yeah. God always says yes, 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 yes. God always says yes. God always says yes, 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 yes. Come on, help me sing. God always says yes, yes, yes. God always says yes. All right, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. God always says yes, 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 yes. God always says yes, 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 yes. One more time, God always says yes, 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 yes. God always says yes, 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 yes. God always says yes. God always says yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Wow, I'm saying yes. I was going, more money, yes, yes, yes. Oh, so I guess I wanted to ask, just to begin with a show of hands, how many of us sometimes doubt that we're hearing an inner voice, or we have trouble trusting that we're listening right, or that God is speaking to us? Anybody? Show of hands. Oh, thank you. Yes, 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 yes. We're in the right place. So I think learning to trust ourselves is the most important thing we will ever learn in this lifetime. Learning to trust that inner genius and that God and that divine spirit that is coming through you and only you, because we have a code inside. So one of the things I've learned is that when I change my relationship to myself, I change my relationship to the universe. And what that means is when I stop judging myself and attacking myself, then I can hear a loving spirit, right? Because love only speaks through love. So I want to play with that today, because you cannot judge and hear guidance at the same time. You cannot judge and hear inspiration at the same time. So together, if we can, I want to create a safe space that we are starting over to invite the Spirit into this time. So that it's not just me talking to you, it's us co-creating together, right? We're holding an energy where that Spirit can come through. And part of what that is you're going to practice not judging yourself. You're going to practice not judging someone else. You are definitely going to practice not judging me. That is the most important practice. Let's get that straight, right? And then we're going to invite that spirit here. So the question I'll start with is asking us, like, what stops us from hearing an inner voice? What stops us from hearing that voice within us? Because we know we have this genius. We know we have this love. We know there's something else, but we're not always hearing it. And I always say that if you're not listening to the love inside you, you're listening to someone else. Right? So who are you listening to? Maybe you're listening to the culture, the media, your family, who knows, right? If you're not listening to your divine genius spirit, you're listening to somebody else, right? So for me, I was listening to my mother. So many of you may know my backstory. Many of you may have heard me tell my story about myself. I'm going to tell it again because because it really is the beginning of everything on my journey, right? And so I knew when I was young that I wanted to write. I took creative writing in high school, and we read Catcher in the Rye, and I fell in love with it. And the creative writing teacher was gorgeous. So it was like, oh my God, this is a sign. This is definitely a sign, right? And so I went home to share this phenomenal news with my family that I think I found my calling. But I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, to an Orthodox Jewish family. Yes, right. Who would roll over if they saw where I was right now. And so when I went to share my fabulous news that I found my calling, I wanted to be a writer, nobody said Mazel Tov. There might have been an oy vey, but there was definitely not a mazel tov, right? My mother said something like, you're going to write? You're going to write? You're going to starve, you're going to write. And that was the go for your dreams talk. That was it. And then my mother, being a practical woman, said something like, what? You can't get a job? You'll write on the Sundays, right? The reasonable path. And how many of us have followed that reasonable path, right? Exactly. Like, we stayed practical. We stayed safe. Don't do what you love. Don't do what moves you. Don't do what Spirit is asking you to do in this moment. Stay safe. Be practical. Listen to somebody else, right? And what I'm going to tell you is the safest thing on the planet that you can do in your lifetime is listen to the one love that's coming through you and only through you, because this is a sacred, individualized path. But I didn't know any of that back then, and I went off to law school. And squelched that dream, went off to law school, got accepted to Harvard Law School, graduated with honors from Harvard Law School. Yes, you can do wonderful things if you're terrified. Yes, you too can destroy your life. My mother bragged in every synagogue for all she was worth, Oh, my little girl, I don't want to tell you. Let me tell you. Again. And you may have had a situation like that in your life where you're doing the right things. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're doing what everybody else says is successful, but you don't feel okay, and it doesn't feel right. Because if you're not listening to your heart and your soul and your God, it's not supposed to feel right, right? So I was on partnership track at a major law firm, and I was dying inside. I felt really hollow, and I felt really scared. And thank God, a friend of mine at the time, because I just thought something is really wrong with me, like what's wrong with me? And, I really got depressed. And thank God, a friend of mine at the time said, think about it. If you've been this successful doing something you don't love, what could you do with what you love? Bam, right? Bam. That changed my life, right? And I decided you get one life, and I want to know what happens if I dare to follow the voice of love inside me instead of the voice of fear. Because I'd followed the voice of fear. So I left everything without money, without a plan, blah, blah, blah. And I will tell you, all these many years later, I have now published 5 books, and many of them are bestsellers. Yeah. And I have had the privilege of coaching and teaching thousands of other people to unlock their inner genius, and it's amazing. So what I want to talk about today in learning to trust yourself is 3 things that we're going to talk about. One is following your breadcrumbs. following your breadcrumbs, and I'll talk about what that means. The second one is seeing yourself differently. Seeing yourself differently. And the third one is undoing any belief that is in the way of you loving your life right now. Right? So the first one is following your breadcrumbs. I teach this to all my classes and my students. You can't plan an inspired life. You're not going to plan it. Have you noticed that? You keep trying to plan it and figure out what you're doing and figure out what you're doing. And Spirit doesn't work that way. Spirit gives us moment by moment. In this moment, you might have a breadcrumb. In this moment, you might be guided to do this or to do that. That's how this works. It's moment by moment following those breadcrumbs. So I'm going to share a story with you. Again, some of you may have heard the story. It's my greatest miracle. So it's the one I got. So I'm going to share it. And it was, for me, about following breadcrumbs. So when I left law, I've spent 12 years writing my first book. I spent 12 years writing my first. That was not the miracle, by the way. That was not the miracle. And I always share that I spent 12 years doing it because sometimes people get depressed hearing that, thinking, "Oh, I'm not going to her workshop." You know, like I don't got that kind of time. No, thank you. No, thank you. But I always tell people that because it's really that it took me 11 years to believe in myself. And 11 years to believe in this loving divine presence, and 11 years to believe this actually works, and 11 years to do it, and 1 year to write a book, right? So I always tell that because if you are going through something where it's taking a while, it feels like it's taking a long time, it feels like you should be getting there or you should have gotten there, please keep in mind, this is not a linear path. We're not on a linear path, we're on a spiritual path. And a spiritual path is a path of transformation. So much is going on for you. You are shifting your consciousness. You are opening up to a different paradigm. We're the ones who are inviting a different presence into the world. It's not linear, right? So we're doing so much all at once. So please be a little easier with yourself that way. So when I finally finished writing the book, I thought, I don't know how to get this published. I don't know what you're supposed to do, right? So I researched commercial publishing and self-publishing, and I asked my inner voice, what am I supposed to do? And I got a voice that said, just put it in the river. Just put it in the river. Isn't that pretty? What the hell does that mean? It's like, you know, it's hard enough to hear guidance. It's like now we have to do guessing, you know? And I'm thinking, I live in Denver, first of all. There are no rivers in Denver, you know, like, it's like, you know. But I knew kind of intuitively it meant to self-publish the book and put it into the stream of life, you know, and if it's supposed to go somewhere, it would. But I was terrified of that answer because it was like, I don't know anything about marketing or distribution or how you do this or printing. And now I have to put my own money into this. It's like, it's always the wrong direction. Have you ever noticed that you're asking for guidance and you're asking for guidance and then you get something you really don't want to hear? It's like, can I get a second opinion? Can I get a lucrative opinion? You know, like some lucrative guidance. But anyways, I decided I was going to follow it because I'd spent 12 years following this inner voice. And here's the deal. The second you decide that you will follow this voice, that you will trust this voice all the way, the second you decide you will devote yourself to it, you're going to meet the most judgmental person. 3 seconds later, you're going to meet that judgmental person, right? Because you're believing now, right? So I don't know why, but I went to an ex-boyfriend's house for a Passover dinner, and I sat down next to this woman who was like my mother on steroids. And she's drinking bad wine all night, so she's getting free now, you know, and she's starting to go, so you're going to publish a book, and you know nothing about marketing, and you know nothing about distribution, and you're putting your own money into this. You're very ambitious, which is code for you're a nut, you know, get away from my kids. Right? And so I'm thinking, what do I tell this woman? Right? Like, what do I tell? Do I tell her, oh, don't worry, I have a plan. I'm going to put it in a river. I'm going to put it in a river. Yeah. Or do I tell her, oh, don't worry, I've been hearing an inner voice. It's really nice. Because you know how like in rooms like this, we pride ourselves on that. You know, in rooms like this, we're so proud that we're hearing an inner voice, we're following it. You get around somebody normal, right? Not so much, right? So I started doubting myself again, right? I felt like an idiot, right? Do you ever have that? You're believing in something, you talk to someone, and then you feel like an idiot, right? And so I just doubted it, but here's the thing. This is what learning to trust yourself is about. It's that choice point. What voice are you going to follow inside yourself? Thank God I listened to God. Thank God I listened to that voice in my heart, that voice in my spirit, that little nudge, and I did it. I self-published it, and I put it into the world. All kinds of things started happening, but 4 months after I self-published that book, I got an email out of the blue that said, your fairy godmother has arrived. Your fairy godmother has arrived. Now, if you get an email like that, you're going to think it's spam, right? You're going to open it up and it's going to be, Russian girls are waiting for you. You know, there's money for you in my kingdom. Just give me your social security number. I really feel called to give you all this money, right? But I opened it up, and it actually was an email from a vice president of marketing and publicity for Random House. Yeah. And she was somebody who had been struggling in her career and had been searching on Amazon, and she somehow found my self-published book, This Time I Dance, Creating the Work You Love, my first book. She found that book, and she wrote to me and said, this is the best book I've ever read on finding your calling and on doing your dreams, and I want to help you get it to a New York house, which to me was like saying, I want to help you meet God. Right? And so she did. She got it to the publisher of my dreams, and they bought the book. And they bought the book exactly the way that it was. Amazing. Thank you. They bought it exactly the way. They didn't edit. Like, they edited maybe 10 sentences out of the entire book. Right, as an unknown author, right, and they kept the purple prints because I didn't know what I was doing. I like purple, They kept the exact title, right. As an unknown author, I would never have started off at that level had I followed a conventional path. Had I followed what you're supposed to do and what everybody tells you you're supposed to do, but I followed that inspiration. And that's what I want you to know, is that when you follow those breadcrumbs, there is an inspired path for your life. There is a code and a path in your life, but it is following those breadcrumbs, right? So the second thing I wanted to talk to you about was seeing yourself differently, right? And so for me, when I was first writing Learning to Trust Yourself, which is my new one, and I'm going to read it. I'm going to read something from it. I was asking my spirit, what am I supposed to write about, blah, blah, blah. And I kept hearing this voice that said, I need you to be the beloved. I need you to be the beloved, right? Which is beautiful. And I started fighting that. So, because that's the way I do spirit. So I'm going to read you just a section on this, and maybe you'll try on you being the beloved. So years ago in a meditation, I was crying out, how do I reach you? What am I supposed to focus on? I got this message back from the diamond cave of my interior world. I need you to be the beloved. Be the beloved. Say what now? I knew I was being asked to take my casual interest in faith and self-actualization and go deeper, go truer, and go all the way. I knew I had to start walking forward without self-doubt, to trust in the radical love of an energy I couldn't fathom, but I could not deny. The call is coming in, apparently. Direction is coming in as we speak. I knew it meant I needed to trust myself and my life and allow it to unfold in a way that showed me I was guided and that I could trust. Second-guessing myself wasn't helping me. It was time to stop telling myself I was ineffectual. I had the edge that gave me every advantage. I wasn't limited to the perception of my reptilian brain. I possessed this secret river within me, a current of deep knowing brilliance, an energy sourced in limitlessness. I command powerful faculties. Ernest Holmes says, the life of the spirit is my life. All of its strength is my strength. Its power is my power. Part of me railed, how is believing in a loving universe realistic? There is genocide, racism, blue algae in the lakes of my childhood, and corrupt politicians, and global warming. And on a personal level, I had someone drop out of a class, which goes to show the universe hates me. And yet, even as my inner tantrum spewed cynicism and a few truly unnecessary comments about a certain muffin top situation developing, I felt peaceful, like when you know you've lost steam for an argument. Really, once you touch the truth, it's non-negotiable. I knew what I knew. I knew there was an unbearable love in this world, and I wanted to serve it. I didn't need to know the name of this mystery because I knew the certainty. I also knew that when I felt love, my doubts disappeared. Be the beloved. I knew what this commitment asked. I would listen to my instincts more than to my defenses. Yes, there was a part of me that doubted, but there was a part of me that did not. There was a part of me that knew I was here to thrive. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I always get nervous reading, so I'm always happy when that's done. So again, what if you knew there's a part of you that does know that you're here to thrive? There's a part of you that doubts, but there's a part of you that does not. And I think that's the work we're doing. So we're going to see ourselves differently as we're not alone here. We're connected to something else, right? So the third thing I want to talk to you about is undoing any belief that is in the way of you loving your life. Remember, yeah, I know. We'll be here a while. We'll be here all night, apparently, for some of us. So, you know how I said in the beginning of this talk that if I'm judging myself or I'm judging my life, I can't hear spirit. I can't hear a loving voice if I'm saying not this, not this, not this, right? And so we want to start looking at the beliefs that might be in the way. Because, you know, you are not having an issue with the events in your life, the circumstances in your life. That's not the problem. The people in your, well, maybe the people in your life, I don't know. I don't know. But that's not the problem. The problem is the interpretation, the conclusions we draw about things, the beliefs we have about things. That's what's getting in our way, right? And even science has proven that if you have a belief, what the brain does is it literally goes out and it looks for the evidence to match that belief. And so that's all it's doing, right? It's on the mission to find all the evidence, right, to match the belief that you have. It's blocking out anything else. It's blocking out any other possibilities. So I started doing this work myself, and I started noticing I had a belief that wasn't really helpful. I had a belief that always said, I never get what I want. That was the belief I had. Like, I never get what I want. It wasn't conscious. It was subconscious. It would always come up like, I never get what I want, right? So somebody would cancel plans on me or something, and I'd be like, see, I never get what I want, right? I never, a product wouldn't be in the grocery store. It got discontinued. Oh, see, I never get what I want. You probably know this story by now, right? You could probably fill it in, right? And so it was constantly, I was always focusing on I never get what I want. I wasn't looking at all the places I was getting what I wanted, right? I was always looking at what I didn't get, right? I never get what I want. So I started looking at where did this belief come from? And I remembered a moment in my childhood when I was walking in a department store with my mother, and I saw these red shoes. And there was something in my heart that just leapt up like, oh, I need those red shoes, right? Like it was just like I was a little girl and I was just madly in love, like, oh my God, I want those red shoes, right? But I was with my mother and I knew my mother's a very practical woman and there's no way I'm getting those red shoes, right? Because I knew she was probably going to go, the red shoes? What do you need with the red shoes? Oh, look, the green elf shoes. They're on sale. They'll be perfect. You will love the green elf shoes, right? So that's what I was expecting. But she actually said yes. And I got the red shoes. And it was amazing. And I'm watching like the heavens are opening for me. And they're wrapping it up in the tissue paper and putting it in the shopping bag. And I'm like so excited. And then my mother lost the shopping bag. Thank you. Exactly. Right? So I didn't get the red shoes. And so my little heart was broken, right? And I think as a little girl, I made the decision to say that one disappointment, I was going to see that all throughout life. And so I decided I'm not going to want anything. I'm going to tell myself I'm never going to get what I want. So I'll protect myself from being disappointed, right? But you don't realize that those beliefs are getting in the way of everything because the universe is giving us 1,000 chances and 1,000 more. But we think we're protecting ourselves with these beliefs, but it was getting in the way, right? Do you want to hear the kicker of this story, the amazing kicker of this story? She's sitting on the edge of her chair, man. I love it. So at the end, so I finally, a few years later, talked to my mother about this story, right? And she looked at me and she said, what are you talking about? You know, she said, you got those red shoes. And I'm like, yeah, I know we got the red shoes, but then we lost them. And she's like, yeah, we lost them. And then I called the department store. We went back and we got them. I did not remember that at all. I did not remember that at all. And you know why? Because I remembered my belief. I remembered the belief. I did not see reality. I only saw my beliefs, right? We're doing the same thing all the time. You're seeing your beliefs. You are blocking out everything else, right? A Course in Miracles teaches that we are here to undo the blocks to the awareness of love's presence. That's all we're here to do, undo the blocks to the awareness of love's presence, because love is always here. The miracle is always happening, but we're not seeing it because we got an idea about it, right? So that's what we're practicing. So I guess what I want to tell you in conclusion is that your soul is amazing. There are infinite possibilities in you. You are here to learn to trust that inner genius in you. There is so much power in you. The love in you is amazing. Your soul is extraordinary. Your beliefs, they're not so hot. They're not so hot. Let's be real. They're not so hot, right? But don't worry, because your whole life is here to help you undo those beliefs. Your whole life is give you situation after situation to do that differently, right? And so that's what I'd love you to focus on, because let's face it, we are living in a world of tremendous change right now. We are living in a world of tremendous change right now. But I deeply believe with all my heart, I think we're the answer. I think all of us are the answer. I think those of us who are transforming our consciousness, we're the ones, right? You have so many dreams inside you at any age, at any capabilities. You have so much desires inside you, and those desires are God-given, Spirit-given. We're meant to give our love to the world. This world needs our love. And so if you're feeling just a tiny bit guilty because maybe your stupid self-judgment is getting in the way of the freaking power of the universe to come through you, then good. Because I decided, you know what? I've done the inspiration. I'll do Jewish guilt. I'll do whatever gets us there. Because when you trust yourself, everything is possible. And I think you're amazing. I think we're all amazing, and we rock. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Woo! Thank you. Woo! Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo! Thanks. No, you guys. So I want to share something. Thank you so much. Thank you so, so much. I want to share very quickly, please join me for the workshop. It is so much better because I get to work with you individually. We get to play together. I run around the country doing this just so I can do the workshops and connect because we create an energy. Seriously, if you want to shift anything, you want to find direction, you've been wanting something else in your life, come to the workshop. Even if you come late, even if you leave early. I said before, people will say, oh, but I got plans. I already told you can't plan an inspired life, right? So it's like, get your plans in there, baby, right? So if you can, join us. Also, I'll be out there signing books. We have some specials on the books today, so if you want books signed, and there's specials out there. Also, I'm doing some individualized coaching sessions, and they're super discounted. And we are giving some money back to the church for it also. So it's a way to support everybody. You, support me, support the church, support this planet. So also, please, and especially those of you who are online, make sure you get on my mailing list at tamakivas.com. We have physical lists out there just because we do these inspired fortune cookies that come out once a week that will keep you inspired and connected. Yes, we've created a global family of those of us who are living in inspiration instead of fear. And I also just want to thank Unity of Walnut Creek, not Palo Alto. But we'll thank Palo Alto another time. But Unity of Walnut Creek, I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you so much for having me in this amazing community. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I just want to take you back for just a second. Did you hear that affirmation at the end of Tama's message? When I trust myself, everything becomes possible.
There it is.
So we have to repeat that to get it in the groove. When I trust myself, everything becomes possible.
Yes.
So I promised Sharon that I would promote our Unity of Walnut Creek event on May 31st, the first Live on the Lawn event for this season, Sharon Henderson. And Reflection will be there. And it won't be what you hear on Sunday morning. It's going to be the R&B stuff that they really do with their main musical presentation. So think how good that's going to be. So that's May 31st, Live on the Lawn, right here on our lawn.
There you go.
Bring a chair, bring a picnic. We'll be selling tickets soon, and it's a not-to-miss event. Our prayer chaplains, with those lovely purple souls, are available after the service to provide personal prayer support. Whether you are, and the prayer chaplains can stand, whether you are experiencing a joy or concern in your heart today, praying with our prayer chaplains is a powerful way of having your intentions lifted up in consciousness. Oh, wait, no, I just did your thing, didn't I?
Yeah, I'll take
your
yours.
Well, you take my thing. I'll trade you.
Okay. Now let's open our hearts to the practice of giving.
Woo!
I invite you to prepare your gifts as we align with the universal law of circulation. As we give, we shall receive. In truth, there is no lack or limitation. Abundance is our true nature. And for your convenience, there are a variety of ways to financially give to this community shown on the screen in front of you. For those of you watching online, there is a donate button on the Watch Live page. We do encourage everyone to set up regular and automatic giving to Unity using your bank's free bill pay service.
I invite you to take your tithe or offering in your hand and repeat our affirmation together. Divine
And
love,
one with me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am joy-filled and grateful. Thank you.
Okay, Unity Walnut Creek. To redeem myself. We're speaking to the mountains today, telling them to move. Our word has power. We're claiming what we want today. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. Why would I worry when giants come calling my name? My God is bigger than troubles that I face. Why would I hunger for power and riches or fame? My God is so much better than all of these things. I won't be shaken. I won't be moved. God in me is faithful. The promise is true. So I speak to the mountains when it's time to move. My God is bigger, better, stronger, greater than you. My fears are all shattered, 'cause they know the battle is done. My God is so much stronger, the victory's won. Yeah, the God within me, foundation of all of my faith, a solid rock, divinity, this can erase. I won't be shaken. I won't be moved. My God is faithful. His promise is true. So I speak to the mountains. Oh, they have to move. My God is bigger, better, stronger, greater than you. Oh, there's no mountain too high, no valley too low. There's no fear that I have that isn't already shown. There's no mountain too big, no mountain too high. There's nobody too much, that's impossible. There's no mountain too high, no valley too low. There's no fear that I have that isn't already known. There's no problem too big, there is nothing for it. There is nothing for it that's impossible. No, I won't be shaken. No, I won't be moved. My God is faithful. Its promise is true. So I speak to the mountains. Oh, they have to move. My God is bigger, better, stronger, greater, bigger, better, stronger, greater, bigger, better, stronger, greater, bigger, better, stronger, greater, bigger.
are bigger, better, stronger, and greater. As we bless this offering, we bless the giver and the gift, that it may go forth and multiply and increase the good in our lives and in the lives of those we touch. We have an affirmation together. We give thanks for the ever-increasing, constant flow of absolute good in our lives now.
And let's have the children come forward.
We should have a song for that.
I think that sounds like a good idea.
Oh, we do have a
Bring in the kids. We are a circle of love. We are a circle of light. Come join the circle of love. Come join the circle of light. The light in you and the light in me are one. What was that now? We said the light in you and the light in me are one.
Fancy. Thank you. Happy Sunday, everyone. Sunday Fun Day. That's right, Harrison. We've had a lot of fun today. Who wants to share what we're up to in youth ministry? Evie, you want to talk about what we're doing next week? Yeah.
Next week we're gonna put all the pots that we made on the patio out there for Mother's Day.
Yeah, today we painted them, and we're going to put plants in them next week and sell them.
Yep, so they'll all be sold for love donation. So if you have someone special that you want to share a plant with next week, come see us on the patio, okay? And yes, I see him. I do. I see him. But before we get to Harrison, we have some kids that went to Rally this weekend, and they would like to share how that was. Who wants to share?
So one of the activities we did were the trust walk, and it's like where you make connections with new people and try to trust them somehow.
My favorite part was when we divided into groups and did stuff together, like fun activities.
Yeah, so we sent 3 this rally. So we had Madeline and Adele and Amelia go. And Amelia was going to share, but then she decided she wanted to share about the plant sale. So Amelia's favorite thing, she said, was that she got to go into family group and do some things with other people from other chapters around the region. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so a lot of fun. So if you have preteens or teenagers, send them. Actually, I'll let them tell you.
Yeah, we want more people there. That would be super fun.
There we go.
I'm scared.
My favorite thing we did is painting the pots.
Harrison also, just really quickly, Harrison helped me clean some of the dirty pots that were out there, so.
Okay, let's bless our children and teachers together. Children, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divine light within you.
We're going to close out with all good, all good. Please rise in body or in spirit and check your neighbor. Make sure they want to hold hands if you want to hold hands. All good, all good.
heard you mention you studied trust today, and in here we learned from Tama that when you trust yourself, everything becomes possible. So you, that's you, and all of y'all, are the light, the love, and the peace on the earth right now. So let your light shine, have fun, and spread joy.